Hey y'all, what's poppin'? I'm back and I missed y'all. I'm mad hype because I got my camera. So I know I've been gone for a minute, but that's because my camera broke and now I'm back. So y'all already know it's lit and I had to hit y'all with another story time. And don't mind this backdrop, like it's so ugly. I do not like it. But I've been trying to be more of like a YouTuber and I'm like, yo, I need a backdrop. And this was the only thing I had in my house right now. So I'm like, you know what? I'ma just use this. It's popping. I'm gonna make it poppin'. Actually, it's ugly, but so boom. Today's story time is gonna be about the time how me and my friends we got it on. When I say got it on, that means, you know, got it on. Like we got it on, like in the Chinese restaurant. Yeah, I know, ratchet, I know. So boom, I'm gonna tell y'all. My mother, she used to give me like money for school or whatever, like for after school or before school. She just always gave me money to go to school with. She would give me like $5 or $6. I don't even remember how much it was, but I know it was enough to get me Chinese food. Like if my friends didn't have it, like I would always buy them food because those are my bitches. Like I love them. I had these two friends that I was really close to, and their names were Little Bit and Kenya. Now me, Little Bit, and Kenya, we were like this. I thought I'm turned. They are like 1,000. So imagine when we all get together, it just be like a big thing. It was one time I had told Little Bit the day before that I would get her food or whatever. I promised her whatever the case may be. And then that same day, like the next day, Kenya came to me. She was like, oh my God, Justin, like I don't have money like that, like whatever, I'm hungry, whatever. So I'm like, oh, I got you. But I had forgot that I had promised Little Bit, and you know, I'm not rich. So I was like, oh shit, what am I gonna do? I left with Kenya and I didn't really try to meet up with Little Bit because I was just like, I'm out. Little Bit meets up with us, like she catches us while we leaving the school. And she's like, oh, like let's go, we out. So I'm like, oh fuck. I ended up telling Little Bit like, yo, I'm gonna get to Kenya food and then I'll like get you a small order of fries or something because, you know, I don't want to leave you out there like that. Automatically when I said that off the rip, she was just like, so I'm like, ew. We got up in a Chinese restaurant and Little Bit just has that whole attitude. I finally was like, all right, so you're gonna get your fries? And I guess she didn't think like, I was being serious. So she was like, yo, you mad grimy. And I'm like, me? I'm mad grimy. How am I mad grimy? And she's like, why would you even bring me here if you wasn't gonna get me an order? Like, how you gonna let me sit here and get her an order? Like, for that, I should have just went home. I'm like, bitch, you should have just went home. But at the time, I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna be a friend. I don't want to argue with her. I feel that she's uncomfortable, whatever. So Takenya hears her, and Takenya's like, so what's the problem? Like, is there a problem? So we was all arguing, like, for, like, 2 minutes. It wasn't even that much. And then Takenya was just like, I'm leaving, like I'm out. She was like, Justin, you could get her whatever you want, like I don't even have time for this, it's not that serious, I'm leaving, I'm gone. And I'm just like, oh my God, all of this over some Chinese food. Like Kenya leaves and Little Bit, she chases after her. So I'm just sitting in there because I'm like, listen, I'm not dealing with y'all right now. I don't got the time. Like, y'all figure this out and then y'all come back to me. The Chinese lady behind the counter, she was just like, you order, you order. She didn't speak English that much. I'm like, miss, hold on, I'll be right back. Like, so I went outside or whatever, and we outside the Chinese restaurant, and we're all talking, and she's telling Kenya like, oh, you gotta understand where I'm coming from. I'm not even mad at you. It's more so Justin. And I'm like, how you mad at me? Like, I'm still getting you something. Like, this is crazy. Like, all of this over some food. This is petty. We were just basically going back and forth. So tell me why this lady, she was bold. Let me tell you, this Chinese lady, she was really bold. Like, she didn't care about our feelings. She didn't care who we was. She wanted us out that store. Like, she was not playing no games. She gets around the counter, comes outside the store, and she's like, over there, because I guess she thought we was gonna fight or something. I don't know what she thought. So we looking at her and we like, who is this bitch? Like, we just laughing. And she's a real bitch. She was like, no, y'all gonna listen to me. Y'all not just gonna ignore me. So she goes in the middle of our circle, our little 3-ring circle, and she comes in my face and she's like, over there. Like, she's telling me, yo, you better get the out of here or it's gonna be a problem. I'm looking at her, I'm like, miss, yo, back up, get out my face, we out the store, we out your business, we just in front, like back up. And I remember it too, like that lady, she had these thin ass bangs, like she was getting me tight. Let me show you, this is exactly how she looked. She had bangs just like this. Go over there, over there, over there. I just remember her in my face looking like this, and I'm like, oh, miss, I'm gonna punch you in your face if you don't move. And Chinese people and they thin ass hair really blow minds. Like, no offense to Chinese people, but I'm just saying, like, that lady was getting me tight. And yeah, like we like moved over, like we was still in front of the store, but we was more like next to the street. We laughing at the situation now we like, yo, this lady's really bugging. So she goes inside the Chinese restaurant, and this lady, she was a gangster. Let me tell you, these Chinese people that own businesses like Chinese restaurants in New York, they are trained to fight. Like they know they gotta deal with the hood on a regular basis. So they already know, like, yo, I gotta give it up if anything. She goes into the restaurant and she gets out a wooden stick, like a wooden broomstick. And she's like banging it on the floor, like if she's chasing around those rats that she kills in the restaurant. Over there, move, move. Like she's like, yo, I'm warning y'all, like y'all better go. We like, oh no, who this bitch thinks she is? Like she's trying to scare us. Like she wants to fight. Oh, you want to fight? That's what it is? So we like, no, now we not going nowhere. We standing right here. And we was just posted up. This lady's bugging. We should have never did that. Like we really could have just walked away, but whatever. We wanted to stand for what we believed in. We was like, this lady is not about to sun us right now, especially this Chinese lady. Her husband comes outside or whatever, and he's trying to calm her down, but he spoke a little more English, so he's telling us like, yo, y'all just gotta go. Like y'all gotta go. And we like, no, like you need to get your wife, because I don't know what she thinks this is, but she's not gonna be trying to come at us crazy. So I guess the lady got tired of talking. She was like, all right, this is too much talking for me. So she takes the stick and she like tries to like fake to hit us. Like what happened? My friends, they got scared like that she was really gonna hit them, so they jumped on her. As soon as she did that little sneak move, they just pounced on her. Mind you, they already frustrated because we was arguing, so they got to take out their frustration on her. As soon as they jump on her, little bit like backs off a little bit because Kenya's really dragging her. Y'all think these Chinese people is about this kung fu life and all this crazy shit? Nuh-uh. That don't mean nothing when you fucking with a person from the hood. They will two-piece you and it'll be gone. Finally, we break it up. I'm like to Kenya, like, are you okay? Like, oh my God, what's going on? Like, and she's like, nah, because that lady, she want to try to hit me with that stick. Like, is she bugging? The lady just went inside and we were just laughing about the situation. None of us got to eat at the end of the day, so we all went home hungry. Just remember, like, after the fight, she was saying, like, fuck are you, bitch. Like, she knew how to curse and everything. She wasn't no immigrant Chinese lady. She knew what she was talking about, and she was calling us all types of bitches. That whole situation really taught me not to spread myself thin and not to bite off more than I could chew, because I could have just been like little bit like, you know, no, like I already told to Kenya, or I could have been like, to Kenya, I already promised a little bit yesterday, or I could have said and left both of them and went to eat Chinese food by my house. Lovely. But yeah, guys, that's my little story on our Chinese restaurant adventure. You guys need to comment under, let me know what I should have did different, what I should not have did. Just basically your opinions. I love to hear from y'all. Like every time I do a video, I really read all my comments, and I love all y'all who, you know, positively support me and give me advice on stuff, because, you know, I'm a listener. So I hope you guys enjoyed the story time video. Again, comment below, let me know what y'all think, and thank y'all for watching. I love y'all. Mwah.